Well, good morning everybody, welcome back to the channel, Motorhoming Fun. We're going to take you on a little Saturday morning walk of ours this morning. We haven't done a walking vlog for a few weeks now, so yeah, we're just going to head down the old railway cutting at Barton Seagrave, Kettering, and have a little Saturday morning wander into Wicksteed. So stick with the vlog, guys, and we'll show you around. So we'll see you all shortly on the walk through the railway cutting. Right, heading down now. Right, let's start this walk now. As you can see, this was an old railway cutting many years ago. It was one of those old branch lines which went up to Cranford and Thrapston, Northamptonshire. So it's obviously been disused for probably about 50-60 years now, so it's a nice little walk for us into the back end of Wicksteeds. As you can see, it's a cold but dry day. The wind is picking up a little bit. Had all that cold weather in recent days, so we've got the wet and windy stuff now, I think, coming for the next week or so, they say. So yeah, I don't know what I prefer, cold and dry or warm, wet and windy. Roll on springtime, I say. Anyway, we'll come out. We've got the Pocket 3 camera today. We've only got Skyward today, no Bo. Bo's currently recovering from a little minor operation. She had a little lump removed from her eyelid on Thursday, so that was 2 days ago. So she's at home with Mum this weekend. She's got the old cone of shame on as well, so she's looking a bit sorry for herself at the moment. Been doing lots of drone flying since Christmas, guys, trying to keep the YouTube channel active in some way. As you know, it's a little bit of a passion of mine, drone flying, so we're currently not booked to go anywhere in the motorhome until March. We've got lots of work to get through now before then, so yeah, we will get out there and do it all again soon, guys. You're probably not happy all you're getting is drone videos and flights, but it's all something pretty good, guys. Go ahead, go and watch them. They're pretty good, some of them, guys. Worth a watch. Comment, like, and then we'll get back to motorhoming early, as I say, in March. We've got a pretty well full year booked up. Some nice sites we haven't been to, and some old ones revisited as well. Right, we're going to cut through this gateway. As I say, this brings us into the back end of Wicksteeds, near the fishing lake. We've done some cracking drone flights from here since Christmas, some when it was all flooded as well. You may have watched the walk vlog we done going through all the floods at Wicksteeds. As you can see, lovely little walk this is. We've got drops down both sides of us to the fields. Sky's gone off on her own. She loves to chase the rabbits and the squirrels along here. Right, there is another option to this walk coming up. We'll probably save that one for springtime. It is a little bit flooded down that way at the moment. You've got the Eyes Brook River, well, that is what I call the Weetabix Walk. It takes us all the way to Burton Latimer, past the Weetabix factory. So yeah, we'll save that one for another time. Sky thinks she's going that way, but we'll head this way. We're going to go, as I say, into Wicksteeds. It is park run morning there, so we'll try and avoid that as much as we can. We've got a new broadband connection going in at home soon, guys, so downloading and uploading should be faster for us. We're going on to the fast fibre soon. 900 meg download and 900 meg upload. So yeah, we've been on Sky for many years, but we've got full fibre in the street now, so my contract with Sky was ending next month, so for less money than what Sky was offering to do another 18 months, we've gone to full fibre Vodafone for £28 a month, which is a bargain for the speeds we're going to get. Right, lovely little area here. There's a graffiti on a bridge. Right, this is where we drop down into the bottom fields. We'll go around this way. Got a bit of a fence to hold on to. At least being cold and frosty, the mud is nice and dry. So this brings us out into South Meadow at Barton Seagrave. I believe we've got a drone flight coming from here in the next few days. We've done one from here, I believe, back on Boxing Day, and we still haven't aired that, so that is coming soon. But just after Christmas, all these fields were completely flooded, and that's go back and check those videos out, and you'll see what I mean. So as I say, this is the back way into Wicksteeds. Right, we're going to head over a little bridge in a minute. Got two lovely arches in it, and I think it's the Slade River or brook which runs underneath. And you see, Sky's up there already. Right, just got to get myself up. Right, just a little update as well. Had a steroid injection in my poorly shoulder yesterday, so I've got a bit of a tendon problem in the shoulder, so hopefully we'll get some relief from that in the coming weeks. It's not working at the moment. We still had a little bit of discomfort overnight. Right, we can go two ways now. This is Wicksteed's fishing lake, so we'll go to the left today. Alright, just had to put one glove on this morning. Obviously one is operating the camera, but yeah, there's still that wind chill factor today. we're lucky, no snow here yet this year, although as you can see the fishing lake is a little bit frozen over. We have got a ND filter on this camera, but we're using it in auto mode today. Right, and this is Wicksteed's fishing lake. They're like dogs on leads in the main fishing season, but there's nobody obviously fishing today with a frozen lake. Right, I think we're going to head through to the Wicksteed campgrounds area first. I think the park run will be setting off shortly, so there'll be lots of runners around the main Wicksteed's lake. So we'll just do you a little walk around the, as I say, the campgrounds. Lovely little campgrounds, no hard standings, no electric, but there are toilet facilities, shower block and everything. I think it's reasonably priced as well, so if you want to bring the kids, the family, in the summer months or when it's a bit better, you got all Wicksteed Park to amuse them. You got the fun fair, you got the lake, you got train rides, you got all the swings and slides, and you got the big wheel as well, which I told you about before. That was in Bridlington about 3-4 years ago, and Wicksteed Park brought it here. Right, just going to take a left here up towards the campgrounds. So Sky loves coming here. So blessed we are to have this as our local walk facility. 10 minutes and we're here. If you do want to bring your cars here, I think it's £6 a day for parking. Locals normally buy a season ticket. I think it's about £50 a year, but that's unlimited amount of times. Well, this is one main grassy area of the campsite. I always say this end would be lovely for club meets, etc. I did ask Wicksteed once if they would allow club meets, and they said they would section this bottom end off if anybody was interested in doing that. As you can see, it's quite a vast area, grassy area. You've got the main road track, and basically you can pitch up where you like. Obviously some areas are flatter than others. There's a few waste disposal areas and standpipes as well for your water and emptying your toilet. And just on the left, coming up soon, we've got the main facilities area. Right, as you can see, plenty more parking to the right hand side. You do get a mixture of motorhomes, caravans and tents here in the main season. Right, so that is the facilities building. As I say, you got men's changing rooms, ladies, and I think family rooms. You got an outdoor washing up area as well. So you've got to be self-sufficient on your own leisure batteries, solar panels, gas, guys, because as I say, there's no electric hookups. A few people have asked if they could put some hard standings in, but it's never materialised to anything yet. And these are the sort of standpipe and areas where you put your wastewater and your toilet water down. Over the years I've had Wicksteed's up war here. That is very popular. When they do have that, this campsite is overflowing. Right, we're just coming out of the campground area now. I think the park runners have all started. So we're going to just go by the fun fair area. You've got a roller coaster and a log flume in there, and you've got the Daredevil restaurant as well in front. Alright, so this is the new modernised Daredevil restaurant. It's basically your burgers and chips and pizzas and things here, your fast food. So you could come on the campgrounds, you don't have to cook if you didn't want to. You got all these facilities on site. There's the pavilion at the top end with pizza restaurant as well. But as I say, lovely little cafe. Daredevil Diner. And some new toilets. I think they were a new addition 12-18 months ago. We're not going to go up towards the pavilion and the play rides today. You got the, as I say, the fun fair in front. Can't show you that, guys, the gates are all locked, but go back and look at some previous videos. We've done a little walk through there when we were testing a camera out. You can probably just about make out the roller coaster. There's various other little kiddies rides there as well, and where the shed is on the top, that is the log flume ride. Years ago when I was a kid, this was just an outdoor cycle track, what you rode around with a grassy area in the middle. So as I say, the swings and slides are all at that top end. You've got the Wicksteed Pavilion, where they have entertainment and shows throughout the year, and you've got the big wheel, the Ferris wheel there. Right, I think we're just going to briefly go to our left. We're going to go up to the little railway station, show you that. So this is a little narrow gauge railway. Unfortunately this year they didn't do the Santa Express on the train. I don't know why. I think they missed a trick. I know one of the trains was in for maintenance and service, so probably they thought the other train wasn't reliable, but yeah, I missed seeing that going round. I used to stop halfway. I used to have some reindeers as well, where you got out and done a bit of petting with the reindeers. Right, you got the station in front. We just have a little brief wander through the heritage gardens, and then we can show you the front end of the station. This is about as close as we're going to get to the pavilion. As I say, we'll just cut through the gardens. You got a little monument down the bottom. Let's just go down here. We'll show you a little statue of Charles Wicksteed's dog. He left this park to the Kettering public. So just to walk in, it's totally free. Obviously, as I told you, to park, I think it's a minimum of £6 a day, but that is a statue of Charles Wicksteed's dog, and he was called Jerry. Right. So that is the pavilion in front. As I say, done quite a few drone flights from here. Go back, check those out. Park is okay on drone flying. It's not a council owned park, so there's no local bylaws set for here. If I tend to fly, I put myself out of the public domain. Right, just walk down to the station now. Ticket office in front. Ticket office and ice creams in the summer. Just see a few park runners. So that is the Wicksteed's railway station. Right, we head down towards the lake now, the boat and lake. Right, so we're just coming up to the boating lakes. This is a little small kiddies one. I have smaller boats on here during the summer. There was a little monorail what went around the top high above, but for some reason they take these rides down. That was about 2 years ago, and that's so we'll head around the main lake. Doesn't seem a lot of wildlife about today, but most of it is all frozen over on the top. Right, that is a kiddies sandpit. I think last time we done some filming here, that looked like a swimming pool, which many years it was. I remember it being a swimming pool in my youth days. As I say, this is the main boating lake now. They did used to have what they called a Mississippi riverboat here. That's another thing what went. Many years ago the park fell into disrepair. There's a bit of fundraising to save it, so at least it's still here for the public to enjoy, and it's not a housing estate. Well, this area here, years ago, was going to be a little paddling area for the kids, but over the years it's the ducks and the geese all congregate here, so there's a lot of geese and duck poo here and swan poo, but it's a nice little area. Right, we're going to head past the model boating lake now. That's where people come to play with their little toy boats on this little pond section. Right, you can probably make out the fairground there now. So we've come round the opposite side now. We've got the little play rock on the left. Oh, the kids seem to want to climb to the top of there. Right, just wander to the water's edge. Don't go in there, Sky. No, come here. Hello, madam. No, come here. Right. How beautiful is that? Right, I think we must have been quite lucky today with the park runners. I didn't see them that many. Normally there's quite a few hundred, but obviously the cold weather and some of the frozen surfaces may have put some people off. Right, we're coming up to these were the areas what were completely flooded the last time we come. Just a boardwalk visible on the flood walk. Right, on the right hand side again, that is the fishing lake. We're going to go over the pontoon now. Morning. Right, so we just admire the views back across the lake. Right, almost coming to the end, a little park section now. Sky just wants to show you where she likes going in the Eyes River. I don't really want her to go in there, it's flowing a little bit fast and that, but just gonna have a little paddle. Go on then, in. She loves coming in here in the summer months, cool off. Come on then, we haven't got a ball, darling, no sticks. That was right to the top the other week and it was right overflowing, almost up to the railway line here. So we've got a nice little section here, a little bit of seating there to sit and relax and watch the world go by. Right, we're going to head over the little bridge into the Arboretum area next. Right, this is the Arboretum section, a little woodland area. Sky normally does her own things here. She sees rabbits and squirrels. There you go, she's gone. We got the dog whistles, but she's good here. She always comes back. Right, you can probably guess why we love coming here now for our local walks. It's almost as good as having a beach on our doorsteps. Been cutting a few trees down in recent weeks. They must be diseased, I would guess. But summer months, this looks stunning, this place, when the leaves are on the trees. Right, just a little look back from where we just come from, and we'll just pan you around. Right, we're almost done, guys, so we'll just get to the end of here. Right, that's about it today, guys. Thank you very much for sticking with this walk if you made it to the end. Not too sure what we're doing next, vlog wise, walk wise, but there is plenty of drone flying action to come in the next 2 or 3 weeks. I think we've got 12 drone flights still not been aired to YouTube, but we're going to put this one out hopefully Sunday tomorrow, and that we like to put these ones out quick at the because it's current, this is. So yeah, anyway, thanks again, guys. Don't forget to leave us a like and a comment, and if you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe and the bell icon, and hopefully we'll get to those 1,000 subscribers soon. So we'll see you all for now. Bye for now.